Yo, what is good? Stolen Shade here. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about something that's near and dear to my heart that a lot of content creators don't know about or don't think about, and a lot don't really want to talk about. And that is mental health, burnout, and just the days that you don't want to keep going. So we're going to dig into that right now. Here we go. So for starters, a little bit about me. I've been streaming for the better part of about a year and 4 months on Twitch. I tried YouTube and I did try Facebook, and I couldn't get the viewership to stick, and I didn't really like how the platform functioned. Now, knowing what I know, I may consider in the future switching it up, going to YouTube, but that's for another video. Let's keep rolling. So the first thing I want to talk about is burnout. Now, burnout is a real thing, and when I worked my job previously, I worked for Apple, and I was a technician for them. Now, in every job that I've held previously, after a couple years doing the same repetitive tasks, I found myself not wanting to do any of it anymore, not wanting to go into work, feeling like I put more effort in than other people, and seeing other people be rewarded and where I'm not being rewarded, or whatever the case may be. Just, you get to a point where you're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I need a break. And that's why you have vacation. That's why you have, a couple weeks a year that you can go and relax. And to be honest with y'all, a company is a company. You are an individual. They are not sad if you are not there. They're sad because it affects the people that you work with. It doesn't affect the company. You're just a number. And I feel like a lot of people forget that. And there was a bigger streamer who said that he streamed every single day because he was afraid that his community wouldn't be there. And then he got partnered and kept going. Well, my thought on that whole matter is burnout is real. And if you've not felt burnout before, you will 100% feel it with streaming, especially if you try to do long hours of streaming or multiple days back to back, which I don't recommend you do, especially if you're pushing towards affiliate. And that'll all be in a different video talking about, it's probably going to come out next week after this video. I'm thinking this video is going to come out on this Thursday. But that's something that we can talk about. Like, if you're starting out as a content creator or you want to get into it, I'm gonna have videos to help you with that, because I've made the majority of mistakes that you could make becoming a content creator and doing this full time. Like, I quit my job to do this, so I kind of know a little bit of what's going on. But back to burnout. Burnout is 100% real, and if you do not give yourself the time and the space that you need to relax when you really feel it, it's gonna be a real bad time for you. I can promise you that. The next thing I want to talk about is just not wanting to create content. Now, this could be in the form of writer's block, creative block, whatever you want to call it. There is 100% times where I wake up, and if you want to be a successful content creator, what you have to do is continually be making content, be making better content, learning, getting better, and continuing to be consistent. Because you have to remember that you want your following, you want your viewer base to know your name. Like, ultimately, that's what you want. It's recognition. Oh yeah, I know Stolen Shade. I know Johnny. You know what I mean? So there is 100% days you will not want to do the content, and that's not to be confused with burnout, because there will be times that you just don't feel like it, but it's not pushing you too far. And I feel like you got to differentiate that. Now, it's different for everybody. There's days where, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I suffer with depression. So there's days where I have to think, okay, is this burnout or is this depression? You know what I mean? And that's a fine line, and that's a whole other thing. But I've come to find this, that if I sit down, if I give it like 10-15 minutes, I relax, I get some coffee, I get one of my favorite drinks, maybe I take a step back from whatever I was working on, and I'll go and play a game. Like yesterday, I literally did that. So I was sitting there, I made a YouTube video. I actually made a montage of some of my favorite Fortnite clips. It's freaking gold, bro. You got to check it out. But I had to take a second and just go play a game. You know, just, it's okay to put something on pause and go enjoy yourself for a little bit. I feel like people get so caught up in work that like you become a workaholic and you never stop. And streaming and content creation is exactly like that. Don't do this just because you're playing a game. Don't go live. Like, you're gonna burn out doing that. It's gonna not be a good time. Yes, you're creating content because you're going live, but like, I always tell people, your channel is a channel. You're a TV show. Think of yourself like a TV show. If you do the same thing every day, why would I want to watch you today if I know tomorrow you're going to play Warzone and you're going to be playing with viewers? I'll just watch tomorrow. Like, if I'm busy and I can't chime in, then that's what I'll do. So just keep that in the back of your mind. But 100%, this is something that you have to continually do, but take time for yourself. Relax. The content creation aspect will still be there. And the other thing I tell people, I'm like, content, guys, if this is the only thing you take away from this video as far as content creation goes, content is art. And my friends, art is subjective. And with that being subjective, that means that, you know what? You may like this video, but the same goes for somebody that's watching it and is like, this guy's terrible. You know what I mean? Like, that happens. Don't take offense to it. That's just how it is. You know, it's just like music. It's art. Some people like some stuff, some people don't. This one, I'm personally guilty of. Don't compare yourself to other content creators. Even if they're in your same niche, meaning they play Warzone, they're also a variety streamer, whatever the case may be, their journey is different than yours. Remember, the content creation journey is a marathon, not a sprint. It is a marathon, not a sprint. This is another one that bothers a lot of people, myself included. So I highly recommend you turn this feature off as soon as possible. Now, some people like to know their viewership number. I personally don't. I just act as if there's 100 people watching because I'm continuing to talk. I'm still having a good time. I don't like to think of the number because think of the psychological part of this. You know, let's say that you have 30 viewers and then the next day you go live, you have 5. I don't know a lot of people that they're not gonna feel disheartened. Like, oh man, like, did I do something wrong? Like, should I not do this? And there's so many different things that go into live streaming. Like, not everybody can sit for 3 hours and watch you. Even if they love you, you have to remember that. So don't beat yourself up over it. I have personally done that. And, you know, it takes that step back where I'm like, all right, I need to relax and I need to think about it. Like, you know, okay, well, is the person okay? Is it my content? And like, you have to be subjective of yourself. Like, go back and watch your content. Like, am I engaging? Am I interesting? Ooh, I could have talked in this portion. I didn't talk for 5-10 minutes. Like, that's a big turnoff for a lot of people if they're coming into a stream and the creator doesn't talk at all. You know what I mean? Like, those are the things you need to be mindful of if you want to do this full time. So this next one's really tough. This one was something that I was not even prepared for, and you need to be prepared for this. There are a lot of people on the internet. There are some amazing people, some generous people, some fantastic friends that you will make, but there will also be people that just want to use you, that are fake friends, that are just there because you're doing well, and then as soon as you're not doing well, they don't show up anymore. And that's a tough one. Like, just be prepared for that. Be prepared to be stabbed in the front, which is just, I hate to say that to you. because I want you to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed that content creation is going to be great, because like my journey has been amazing. Like I have achieved milestones that I never thought was even going to be possible. So I'm not saying give up, and I'm not saying don't do this. I'm just saying be realistic and think about those things, because there will be people that want to use your success. There will be people that want to ride your coattail. There will be people that will say everything that you think you want to hear, and then it's, you know, it's all fugazi, you know, it's bullcrap. And you know, it's hard to prepare for that if you've never been in that situation. There are also clout chasers. So there's the fake friends that are going to promise you, that are going to under-deliver on things, and you're going to be like, man, you know, I really had faith in this person. Well, there's the clout chasers. So let's say you're playing a game, and I mean, you'll get people all the time. I get people all the time that will only want to play when I'm live. And I'm like, dude, I know what you're doing. So be prepared for that. Like, you will have people that come on your channel or come on your YouTube, come into your video, whatever it may be, and they will sit there and just be like, yo, oh, dude, you missed my stream yesterday. It was crazy. I'm going to be live in an hour. Oh, yeah, Johnny Boy XXTTV. You know, like, make sure you drop a follow. And you're like, bro, come on, like, shameless self-promo? Like, really, dude? Like, I'm not going to, like, fry you in front of my community, but, like, that's not cool. Like, there's some etiquette to doing what we do. And, like, shameless self-promotion is fine. But, like, that is not okay. At least in my book. Like, what do y'all think? Are y'all cool when people do that? I'll tell you the truth. When somebody does that, I am definitely not looking them up. Like, I'm just not. I'm sorry to be that guy, but like, if you're gonna try to take away from another creator, like, what's funny is I was just watching a TikTok, and it was Nish Games. He's awesome. You gotta go check him out. He was talking about, he went to watch one of his friends stream, and somebody was like, you're a better streamer than the streamer we're watching. And like, that's such an awkward situation to be in. Like, what's Nish supposed to say? Is he supposed to say, well, yeah, I'm a great content creator? Or is, like, he's got, you know what I mean? Like, that's an impossible place. Like, don't put somebody in that. Like, why would you do that? Nobody wins in that scenario. That just sucks. Like, it hurts the streamer's feelings, because like, they're probably live, which this guy was, and you know, he's reading his chat, and like, that sucks. That sucks. All right, so this is the final piece of advice that I can give you. There will be times that the games that you love to play, if you stream them a lot, it's not gonna be fun anymore. So just do yourself that favor. Like I was saying with the Burnout segment, take some time away, go play a game by yourself. It's okay. Don't live in Discord. This was a mistake that I made. Do not live in Discord. Go in, talk to a couple people. If you need help as a content creator, I'm gonna plug them. The Unwanted Tribe. We're gamers and streamers working together towards our common goals. We have streamer tips, so if you like what I'm saying here, I got a whole lot more in the tribe. We have streamers that want to do collabs. We got esports teams. We got help if you just need help and you want to talk to somebody. So I'm just putting that out there. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and it's always good to have a buddy. Like, I got Baby Yoda. On the times that it's tough, I'll chill with Yoda, watch some anime, my favorite. Got my boy Itachi up there. And just relax, man. Or woman. Or whoever you are. It doesn't matter. Just take care of yourself. That's why I made this video. I just wanted to get the word out that, yes, this is like the greatest freaking career path you could take, but it's not without its trials and tribulations. And, you know, from my experience of doing this and going from a full-time job to a full-time content creator, this has been my story of doing it. And I'm gonna be making a video going into like Stolen Shade and what I did to get where I'm at now. So if you're interested in that, I highly recommend hit that like button, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, And if you think of anything that I missed for like mental health segment, please like go ahead and drop a comment. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. But stay excellent. Until next time, shade out, baby.